morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Stephanie.
Welcome to 2020.
Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, we're already like 2 weeks in.
I know. I was like looking at the calendar and I was like, it's not like early 2020. We're like in 2020.
We're well into it. I know. It was a weird holiday season, so we're just getting back.
Exactly. Well, we hope you guys had a great one. We certainly missed you, but we did enjoy ourselves a little bit, right? Especially you. You need to tell them where you were. Because you hinted about it when we were in the tree.
I know. So
okay,
so I had a great time. For the first year, wasn't working nonstop during the holidays for Delray Beach, so I got to go back to Europe where I used to live for about 9 years. So we spent Christmas and New Year's in the Cotswolds in England.
Oh my God.
It's absolutely beautiful. Saw them right out for the fox hunt on New Year's Day.
Amazing.
And between that, we took a flight over to Chamonix, which was one of my favorite places in Europe, and France to go skiing and spend a day in Geneva. So I reminded myself of the European self that I used to be. So it was really nice, but it's always so nice to come back to Delray Beach. It's nice to live in a place that you love so much that when you get back, it's not a misery. When I used to fly back from places and I get back to London and get into the crush, it's like, oh. Yeah. But now we fly back, it's like, I can't wait to be home and hang out at my tiki bar. So it's great.
No, and especially with this beautiful weather, it actually feels like the holiday season a little bit. So
I'm thrilled.
I've been loving it. This is part of why I moved here, was for this weather. I mean, you get to wear a light jacket, we're not freezing to death. I was like, we are in paradise.
And you're always fashionable. So.
Oh, well, thank you. But this was the first year that my daughter really understood what was going on. She's 3 now, so the other Christmases, it was like a little, like, she knew, but it wasn't like so excited waiting for us to
She was ready.
But this year, she was ready. So it was a good one. But happy to be back in the swing of things, and we're going to have the best year ever here at Delray Beach.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about New Year, New You. That's our theme for the chamber. We're going to be doing themes throughout every single month. It's going to have a different theme. So it's New Year, New You. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But every month, next month, it's obviously going to be sports crazy because we've got the Delray Beach Open. We're going to be hanging out the Delray Beach Open the whole time. And Super Bowl is happening too, and it's in South Florida. So we'll talk more about themes later, but we're excited.
And we have some awesome guests today. I think it's going to be a good first show back.
We better get ready.
Let's get
going.
Okay. So do you want to introduce our first guest for today, Stephanie?
Yes. Okay, so New Year, we have a new chair coming in. Our installation lunch is going to be on January 30th, and that's when Noreen Payne, who's going to be our new chairman of the board, is going to be installed. Come on in, Noreen.
Good morning.
Happy New Year. How's it going?
Happy New Year.
So we want to talk about you.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
All about you.
Okay. So what specifically can I share this morning? I mean, we're so excited. Like I said, New Year, New You. New board, new initiative,
and the board.
So many exciting things happening in Delray Beach, as we all know. So, I'd love to share a little bit about our board of directors. I mean, Amanda is one of our board members, as a lot of us may know. We're going to be, as you mentioned, doing the installation luncheon on January the 30th at the Delray Beach Golf Club. 11:30 to about 1:30, I think it's about 2 hours, so plan on being there, everybody. I just want to touch on real quick, like who some of our new board members are, if that's okay?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome. We've got so many dynamic business leaders that are on our board of directors, and I know we laugh and say it's 29 of us, so there's
29 bosses. 29 bosses.
It's a really strong personality.
They all agree all the time on everything.
We do. We actually,
we always come to a conclusion. We always come to
eventually. So some of the new faces that we'll be seeing this year, I'm so excited about culture hospitality specifically. Like James Hansen is going to be joining our board. My good friend Vivian DeMille from Casa Bliss is coming on board. We've got Jared Hanlon with Delray Medical Center. C. Ron Allen with the COP mentoring program, who's phenomenal, does so much in our community. John Condi, who a lot of folks know, the Condi Center is going to be joining us. And of course, everyone knows Allison Turner with the Business Consultants of South Florida. Amazing. She will be a fantastic board member. And then Matt Goodich, who's our young professional, joining us this year with Craft Food Tours. So we're really excited about these 7 new faces that are going to be joining us this year at the and being installed in January.
And I love that we have a variety of people too. I think that's something that makes our board really special, is you have so many people from so many different types of businesses with different perspectives. Because then that way, I mean, sometimes it makes it a little difficult for us to come to decisions because of the different perspectives. But I think at the end of the day, it helps us make a well-rounded decision at the chamber.
it's a well-rounded group, like you mentioned, a nice representation of our community as a whole.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's nonprofits, it's solopreneurs, it's startups, it's major medical associations, places like Coulter Hospitality. So it's everything, and it gives a lot of perspective.
It does,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I want to hear about you and why
okay.
you originally joined the chamber and what it means to you. Because I know you're passionate about it.
Very passionate.
So it's so funny, and I always tell this story. Like, I grew up around chambers. My family moved so much growing up. My poor mom. I mean, we'd go to a new community, and she'd call the local chamber of commerce. We need a doctor, we need a banker, we need a lawyer.
People still do that every day.
Well, it's true. It's true. We do business with people that we know. Perhaps getting a personal reference to, but obviously nowadays with the internet and things that are online, it's become a little bit more, remote, if you will.
Remote.
What's fantastic about the Chamber of Commerce and why I love being involved is that we humanize those relationships. So we have an experience with someone that that we meet via the Chamber of Commerce, and we end up doing business with them. Friendships, relationships, we refer business back and forth. I mean, I try to do business with mostly chamber members. I mean, I get my hair done by a chamber member. Being in real estate, a lot our lenders, our inspectors, our general contractors that we refer, our mold restoration. Johnny Mackey's also on our board of directors, Shamrock Restoration. So shout out to Johnny. We recommend him a lot as well. So we're humanizing it, taking the internet kind of out of it, and just having relationships and getting to know people in our community that we want to do business with. So.
It is like a big family. Our team's like a family, and the board is too, and so many members. We have so many new members join every single month, and it's so great to integrate them with other members as well. So Christopher is our new membership director. He's really good at making connections that way.
I love Christopher. He's doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. It's a great addition to the team. It's a good choice.
Great. So what's coming up this year you're excited about?
So, I mean, just some of the things we were talking about earlier. I mean, new website, new monthly, themes, programming, new programming. We've got so many dynamic people that are getting involved.
From all over the community.
We've got Sklar Furniture, who's here to talk about
a little
their
bit
event tomorrow.
about that in a minute.
Yeah, we've got a great
That's
partnership
really exciting
that we're
one.
I'm excited about that. So great partnership there as well. So it's going to be a great year. Really excited, and of course, thanks to you.
We're excited too.
Nice.
We love our
you
team.
and the team, and of course
Thanks
you.
for all you do. I think and I think it is one of those things where nobody realizes, well, maybe a lot of us do, but how much you do for the chamber and just for our town in general. And I think it's so exciting to have you be the chair because you do so much. So to have you in the official role, being able to kind of help run things this year, I think is really exciting. And I'm looking forward to this year on the board and all the fun things that we have planned.
And thank you for being on the board.
Of
And thank you for
course,
being our
of
host of this
course,
fabulous
of course.
morning show.
I know.
I love it.
That's awesome.
And I think this is one of the things that is so special about the chamber is the fact that we are making changes every year. And like how last year the chamber took over the show, and we're making some more changes with the show going into this year that we'll be announcing eventually, but hopefully really soon.
Yeah,
but
more
I'm
is
trying
better.
to keep it quiet for now. But and I think and that is something that is special about the chamber is we're trying to constantly innovate and update and. Like you say, bring it into the 21st century.
Yeah, we want to communicate all the levels
So
that people
important.
communicate
Yes, so
and there's no reason to not do that. So we're excited about some of the plans that we have. More to come.
All right. Well,
Cool.
thank you all very
Thank
much for
you.
having me on and letting me be the first guest of 2020. So
Yay. You're getting the
Gavel.
gavel on
Yeah.
January 30th.
Oh, right.
She's getting the
January.
gavel.
yes. All right.
Bye,
Thanks, all.
Noreen.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. So we just hinted that some things that we're going to be doing with Sklar Furnishings because so we're going to welcome Linda and Jamie, and I'm going to scoot over so you can come sit down and talk a little bit about what you're doing. You've got some plans and some activities going on pretty
Me
soon.
too, and we're so excited. Thank you for having us.
you. Love having you here.
So great to be here. We love being part of the Delray Chamber. And so tomorrow we have a really exciting event that we're doing in our showroom, and it's for real estate agents to help them work on getting leads and working with social media. Because I think, you know, as much as we all want to think that we know so much about social media, it's still really hard to navigate through the waters.
And there's always a lot of changes and
Exactly.
trends. So you got to stay on top of it.
New algorithm every week, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, what do I do now? So we have a great guest speaker, Michelle Belisari, and she's been going around the country coaching real estate agents on how to do this exact thing, to navigate through these social media waters.
That's great.
And you know, it's funny because like, Sklar real estate agents, what's going on? And I always say Sklar does so much more than just
I learned that when I went to visit you. Not only is it a beautiful showroom, I'm going to sit right down and hang out here. It's an absolutely amazing space to be in, and it's totally my taste. I love it. But there's so much more that you do, and that's why I wanted to give you the opportunity to tell people some of the things that you're doing there.
Yeah, and Jamie, talk a little bit about real estate.
Yeah, so we just launched our elite real estate program. So agents, we partner with them, different offices in the area, and we offer them 4 different value gift cards to offer their clients at closing.
Oh, nice. That's a nice
really
idea.
fabulous. And then as a thank you to them, for our agents, we offer them 3.5% back in points to use for themselves at our store. So yeah,
great.
it's really great.
Yeah, we need to get you in the real estate roundtable.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would love
So
that.
real estate agents, and then we work with designers. Local designers can come in. They can utilize our showroom like it's their showroom. So then we also do every size project you can imagine. Right now we're doing huge projects. We do commercial, residential. We do virtual staging, which is new on the market. I think a lot of people have, you know, really grabbed onto that because people want to see what it's going to look like before they buy. So virtual staging
That's
has
wonderful.
been
Because
really
then they're making an
popular.
investment in
Yeah,
beautiful
exactly.
pieces. They're
Yeah.
like works of art.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of exciting things going on at Sklar. So we welcome everyone to come tomorrow, 9 o'clock, or come anytime.
And you're feeding people tomorrow too, which is
Yes.
very important in Delray
Yes.
Beach. I don't know if you know that.
Everybody loves
But a
hot
hot breakfast is kind of important in this beautiful environment. It's really
hot
exciting.
breakfast, 9 a.m. at Sklar.
Oh, nice. There's so many things going on tomorrow. We'll tell you about the schedule. Boy, also, just to get a little hint, the girls from Sklar were over at the chamber doing some measurements last week, which was very exciting. So more to come about that. Can't talk about it now, but we may have some really neat design elements coming into the chamber very soon. So we'll talk more about that. We'll do a whole nother broadcast when it's done, and you'll know what we're talking about. So can't wait to partner with you on that. You're so fun to work with. We really enjoy it.
Thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for coming. Happy New Year, ladies.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay, I want to
I'm like,
blab
don't say
so
anything, don't say
badly.
anything,
No
don't say
one,
anything.
no one will know if I say anything right now. Well, I'm dying to talk about it. So, all right, let's introduce our next guest, which is Kim Beckett. Now, Kim Beckett she's the epitome of what my dad used to say, honey, if you want something done, ask a busy person. And that would be Kim Beckett. So, good morning. Mwah. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So Kim is one of our ambassadors, and we're also very lucky to have her because she's an amazing, extremely accomplished, polished speaker, and she's going to be doing a program for us on the 22nd. Thank you, 22nd, 24th. It's all about our theme, New Year, New You. So she's going to be giving a talk and a little member breakfast at the chamber. So we're already selling tickets to that. It's only $5 a person, and it's a great way to kick off the new year. So there's many things I want to talk to you about today, but can you tell us about that quickly?
Absolutely. Well, I'm very excited to talk about that because the New Year, New You breakfast is all about your communication styles. And when you can learn more about yourself and your natural behaviors and tendencies, it obviously can help you in communicating with other people. What I'm going to be doing at this breakfast is introducing everyone to the DISC, D-I-S-C, communication style platform. It's actually been around since the 70s.
Okay, I don't
And
know
a lot
that
of
one.
people have not heard about it. I am certified in the DISC personality assessment. And it basically says there's 4 different personality types. We can be a blend of some of them as well. But it's based on whether or not you're slower paced or faster paced. That's one grid on the axis. And then the other one is whether you're people oriented or task oriented. And then you fall somewhere in that circle.
Okay.
The first 40 people that register will actually get a link to a free assessment.
I totally have to do this.
That's awesome.
I will be there. That's so. People love to learn about themselves, actually, but in learning about yourself, you learn how to communicate with other people as well, because we're not all the same. And people absorb information in different ways. Is that something you talk about?
We do, and the thing about it is, oftentimes we relate well to people who are a lot like us.
Okay.
And it's more of a challenge to talk to people that aren't like us and work with them or be their parent. So it's a matter of figuring out how can I best communicate with this little person.
Does it help with
regular
3-year-olds?
person.
I know.
Yeah, it could, because their personalities are definitely emerging.
Mine just needs shiny objects, and she follows everywhere.
She's in the right family.
Yeah.
She's chosen the right family.
I actually call that a tiger, distracted by shiny objects.
Oh, that's me. I like it.
I can't wait to learn more about
I know
this. It's
that.
so
It's
exciting.
Yeah, and that assessment link that I'm telling you about is like a $75 assessment, and,
And it's
I'm
for
going to give that away
$5
for free and the $5 registration at the chamber.
So you get to learn and do the assessment for $5.
Yes.
It's so great, and that's one of the things that we offer in the chamber. It's not just networking opportunities, we're offering ways to help you build your business. It's so important every week. So I can't wait for that.
I'm
so
excited.
exciting.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
I mean, thanks for doing it for us. But there's some other things we want to talk about you today. You're now the incoming chair of the Delray Beach Public Library.
Yes,
is that right?
It's
Oh my
official.
gosh.
Yes, I'm so excited
That's
and
great.
honored to be chosen to be the library board president. I've been on the board with the library for the last 4 years, very involved, and I'm looking forward to taking the library to the next step.
Well, tell us a little bit about the library, because a lot of people don't know that it's a nonprofit. They don't know all of the different amenities that the library offers. It's such a great
incredible.
place. Tell our audience a little bit
Absolutely.
about that.
Well, the library was actually started in 1913 by the Women's League of Delray Beach. And it was started as a nonprofit, and there's only 2 nonprofit libraries in the state of Florida.
Wow.
So we have a
one's
great
here.
partner in the city of Delray Beach. They provide 80% of our funding. The rest of our funding comes from our own fundraising.
Okay.
And that's where it's important that we have a strong board, that we are involved in the community. And with our fundraising, one of our biggest fundraisers is called Laugh with the Library. That's coming up on February 7th.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Opal Grand Resort and Spa, which is the former Marriott at the beach.
That's a whole other thing we have to talk about, which is really exciting. The Opal Grand. Yeah, that's
and
going to be
that's
our
the
next
evening of
place.
February 7th. This is our 14th year, so it's Laugh with the Library, Chapter 14. And our comedian is Sarge. The tickets are online at delraylibrary.org, and there's also sponsorship opportunities. This event always
Everyone goes
sells
to that.
out.
Everyone goes
Yeah.
to it.
What's-
It's a great
it's
one.
so
It's such a
fun.
great partnership that you have with Ocean
Yes,
Properties.
it is, and they
It
do
is.
such a wonderful job for us. And it's so fun because it's different than your typical fundraiser gala type event, because you don't dress up.
No.
You dress like you're going to a comedy club, and you have a great evening, dinner by the by, drinks, and then you have a wonderful comedian. So people have a great time. We sell out. If you're interested in going, please go to the website and get tickets. If you can't go, you can still go to the website and donate. If you want to get a table or you want to do a sponsorship, we still have some of those available as well. So we're very excited about that. And to answer the rest of your question about some of the other things that the library does, we have a program going on right now that's an award-winning program because it's Beethoven's 200th birthday.
That's right.
And we have a program that's going on through mid-April, and it's different things. There are movies that you can watch. There's a macaroni and cheese competition. So when you think of the library, it's so fun. When you think of the library, people think books. Oh, nobody's reading books anymore. Well, first of all, they are.
Well, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay.
Last year we had over 200,000 items borrowed from the library, so it's still happening.
Clearly.
Yes,
Clearly.
and we had over 400,000 visitors, because with our programs,
Think of that.
Yeah,
400,000 visitors
Yes.
came through the Delray Beach
yes, we
Library
count
last
every
year.
person that comes through the door.
That's pretty
And
amazing.
we had 37,000 people attend the programs.
That's
So
amazing.
if you haven't checked out what we have
Programs are
going on,
unbelievable.
yes,
Unbelievable.
they are. And if you haven't checked out what's going on, check it out. So whether you have young children and you come to story time, or you're looking for the lifelong learning, or you're interested in finding out more about the Beethoven series, all of that is there. You register. Most of the events are free at the library.
That's amazing.
And we just provide a wonderful service for the community.
It really
Way
is.
beyond books. is
Well, it's
how I
so
look
funny.
at
I
it.
was talking with Karen the other day. She's the executive director. And I
Yes.
think she ended up a presentation. It's like serving the community since 2000 BC. Because libraries have been doing that.
It really has.
Yeah, and we're so lucky to have the extent of services that we have at our library in Delray Beach. It's really amazing. If you haven't been lately, go check it out.
Well, the thing that blows my mind still about the library, from when we were there and did the show there, I didn't realize there was the podcast booth. There's a lot of things that
Yes.
people can implement for their businesses outside of checking out books and
Yes.
like you were saying. And I think, I mean, I was blown away. There was little robotics for kids. I mean,
the community classroom programs are
unbelievable.
amazing.
Yeah, we have Appy Hour, which is where one
Which
of our
is-
librarians teaches people how to use certain apps on their phone.
Oh, fun.
So we call that Appy Hour. And again, just lots of fun things going on. All of it's posted on the website. We've redone our website in the last year or so, and it's fabulous. So please check us out. Think about attending Laugh. Make a donation. We're here for the community. We want to be the heartbeat of the community and provide those great services.
So it's time for us to get back to help
Yes.
you help us.
Absolutely. I love it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Kim.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for
Happy New
coming.
Year.
I know. I can't wait to attend the seminar. I'm very
Yes,
excited
I know.
about
Me
it.
too.
Really, I want to get that profile.
I know.
I'm gonna get my
You always
ticket.
want to learn about yourself.
There you go. All
We'll
right,
definitely
thanks,
do
ladies.
that.
For having me.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's so
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh, I mean,
There's so much going on.
This is the best way to start the morning for me because
Yeah.
just getting to connect with all these amazing community partners,
We're so
hear
lucky.
about the beautiful things that are happening in our town, so much of which are free, you know? And there's just so many generous people in our town that are constantly
There is.
doing things to keep everything fresh and exciting. And like always, we have a whole bunch of fun things coming up.
Okay,
And I'll do them
Tell-
all.
let's-
I'll tell
let's-
you what's
let's say
going
what's going on in
this
January,
week.
then.
So we've got our notes coming in hot. Okay. So tomorrow, there at 9:30, there also is the Chick-fil-A grand opening. From 5 to 7, there is contacts and cocktails at the Courtyard by Marriott. Okay, I see some more notes coming through here. So January 30th is
We
the
mentioned.
installation lunch, which we mentioned. And of course, thank you to the Delray Chamber of Commerce and to Capital One Cafe. We're happy to be back in Capital One this week. And have a great week. Oh, and then next week we will be at Arts Garage.
Oh, that's yes.
Which will be fun.
We have to make sure to do that because we have so
Yeah.
many people come to visit us.
Yes.
And they'll come into Capital One Cafe. It's like,
Look for
where's
us.
Delray Morning
So we are
Live?
going
So
to
we've got
be
to make
at
sure to
Arts
tell
Garage
you
next week.
Next week at 8:30 on Wednesday morning, we're going to be broadcasting
Yes.
live from the Arts Garage. Yeah.
Absolutely. And don't forget, you are able to come here and watch us film and have some coffee here at Capital One Cafe. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
Have a great week.